Human activities on wetlands remain a major threat to conservation efforts. The slow progress of achieving meaningful results has alarmed environmentalists who have called for the adoption of proactive measures in the preservation of the ecosystem. The stakeholders spoke during the World Wetlands Day celebrations this year and focused on protecting wetlands for a common future, as Timothy Kipnusu now reports.
On Sunday, environmentalists across the country converged at the Alliance Boys High School in Nairobi as Kenya joined the rest of the world to commemorate the World Wetlands Day. Calls for stakeholders to join hands in conserving and protecting water towers were made. Speakers at the celebrations raised concern on the encroachment levels in wetlands, warning that major water towers were slowly hurtling towards being wastelands.
Wetland ecosystems are vulnerable to uncontrolled human activities that negatively impact on their ecological health, consequently causing loss of ecological functions. Encouragement of wetlands for agriculture, settlements, industrial and infrastructural development has led to loss of many wetlands in our country and globally.
Human activities such as illegal settlement, pollution, overgrazing and quarrying have been cited as the most potent menaces to the ecosystem.
Wetlands continue to face threats from climate change, from human activities. These challenges require urgent intervention to prevent further degradation.
Kuna a lot of pollution coming from fertilizers. We have to work together so that we can conserve that.
Speakers led by Environment Principal Secretary Festus Ngeno underscored the need for ensuring that punitive measures are applied on offenders.
We have put punitive measures to ensure that we deter people who are interfering with Ondiri wetland. But even as we put measures to deter, we are also seeking to engage the residents to encourage and educate them on what they need to do and the benefits of the wetland to them.
We believe in keeping the environment sustained because we look at the far into the future. How do we enable the generations to come to utilize or take advantage of what we are taking advantage today?
The National Environment Management Authority, in the meantime, will coordinate the wetlands conservation initiatives across the country.
We are planning to bring a one-stop shop for climate across the country to ensure that everyone is onboarded on climate and environmental settings.
We feel that the government is recognizing the efforts that we, the stakeholders at Ondiri, are playing in protecting wetlands for our common future.
So on what we can do to make sure our environment gets even better and what role we can play is in terms of also contributing to the conservation of the environment and also for compliance to matters of environment.
Over 60 stakeholders have so far adopted wetlands for restoration nationwide. Meanwhile, coastal wetlands are facing unprecedented levels of degradation, heightened by climate change effects, rising human population and high poverty levels. According to Kwale County Forest Conservator Rua Masha, the major cause of degradation of the mangrove forest areas are forces from the community surrounding the forests.
Tumekuwa na several challenges na moja hapo ambayo inakuwa a very big cause of degradation in the mangrove forest areas ni forces from the terrestrial kutoka kwa nchi kavu.
I have a goal of planting 1 million trees by 2032 and also for 1 million trees in 5 minutes so that I can get into the Guinness Book World of Records.
The celebrations were marked under the theme Protecting Wetlands for a Common Future. Timothy Kipnusu for Sunday Express.